This is the story about the Songololos who went to the forest. They lived nearby, and so they decided they were going to go play in the forest. Off they went, the two of them, brother and sister, and they met up with a few friends. They walked down through the field, past the fence to the bottom of the yard, and then under the fence and down to the forest. And they walked into the forest, wondering what they were going to do when they got there. Anyway, as they got into the forest, they decided they're going to play with friends if they find any friends there. And along the way they heard some other Songololos speaking. They called them. Yep, they were friends, and they came along and they made their way into the forest. It was a very special forest. I'm sure you know of some like that. They got to the forest and they said, let's go play there near the stream. You know that favorite place of ours? There by the stream where so many things have happened. And off they went to the stream. Maybe it was something like this. A stream that you know. Maybe it was a stream that only they knew. But they went to that stream, and then on the other side of the stream, when they looked across, they could see a friend of theirs. He was there. They couldn't swim. He couldn't swim. And so they wondered, how were they going to get to play with each other? Well, they decided that the best way would be for them to start building a bridge. And so little by little they got sticks and little stones, and they put them all together and they began building a bridge right across the stream. After a long time, they were all tired, they managed to get all the way across. And then one by one the Songololos went over the little bridge to the other side where their friend was. Once there, they were able to play. They chased each other, they burrowed under the leaves, they played even in the shallow parts of the stream because they realized that they weren't able to swim. After a while, they decided, oh, we better go home because there were other people coming to visit, or other Songololos coming to visit them later that day. Anyway, one by one they made their way back across the bridge. Once they were all on the right side, and the friend that was left on the side where they went to play, he went home his way, and they started walking home to where they had come from. That was one of the days that they learned that if you work together, if you do things and everybody does their thing, soon you can accomplish a lovely, lovely plan. Well, their plan was to get across the river, the stream, and they did, and they played. They got home that evening and they were tired. They'd played so much that all they wanted to do was sleep. But their mom said, no, busy Songololos need to eat. So they had supper. And once they'd had their supper, they made their way to bed, thinking back on the lovely day they had playing with their friends and building bridges.